What's up, everyone? I'm Alisa. Welcome to your All Levels Vinyasa Flow. Today we'll be working into a couple different shapes. The main focus of this class will be to stretch and to open and to celebrate. So we'll be working into Hanumanasana and Urdhva Dhanurasana. So splits, full splits or half splits, and wheel pose. I find these two are really complementary. We'll also get a nice stretch for the whole front side body, and we'll give some love to the hips and hamstrings. So grab 2 blocks and a blanket, roll out your magic carpet, and I'll meet you right back here. All right, you guys, so we're gonna start in a pontoon pose. Now we can do this a couple of different ways. The main thing is that we want to set up like a bridge pose, a supported bridge, yeah? So come down onto your back, have a block at the very bottom of your mat behind your head. Find your spine on the floor, plant your feet, lift your hips and prop them up. The block should be right underneath the sacrum, that flat part of your low back. Usually we have it up a little too high, so really work with the block here and find that spot. And when you're comfortable, if this is enough, if you're already feeling a nice stretch to the front side body, you can stay here in supported bridge. If you want pontoon pose, let your legs go out long, heels on the floor, let your feet flop, and decide what's best for you. And then with the arms, you can send them out to a T. You want to start to open up flexion through the shoulders. So if you have the range and it's not too much too soon, you can bring the arms up overhead, maybe clasp your hands together or hold opposite wrists, and then let the fist package or the hand package, whatever it looks like, rest on that block that's up over your head. Make sure your shoulder blades are rooted into the earth, and the tops of your shoulders are nice and relaxed away from your ears. You might feel a little bit of compression in the low back because this is a bit of a back bend. If it becomes too much, you can remove the block and just find neutral spine with your arms up over your head. Once you find comfort and ease, close your eyes. Begin to come into your breath. Breathing naturally and neutrally. Letting your breath be whatever it is. Letting go of any preconceived notions or ideas of how you should be breathing as you start a yoga class. Just noticing the reality of this new moment, and this one, and this one, and this one. And letting yourself breathe into the points of contact between your body, your props, and the earth. Feeling that connection with your sticky mat. And further down still, into the soil, connecting your roots deep down into the ground. Allow yourself to feel supported here and to fully arrive. Releasing the morning you've had, the day you've had. Using your inhales to acknowledge anything that's running through your head, any physical tension. Using your exhales to softly release them, let them go. Find center stillness and be here now. If you're in supported bridge, maybe at this point you send your legs out long and just try out pontoon pose. And if your shoulders feel ready, go ahead and remove the block. Just slide it out from under your hands and see if your arms can find the floor, your hands and your arms. The tops of your forearms, the backs of your hands. Take a deep breath in, inflate your low belly into your ribs, up into your collarbones. Exhale, release all the air. So Dirga breath on the inhale, big cleansing breath on the exhale. Breathe it in. Let it go. Use these nice big inhales and cleansing exhales to bring you even further into the moment and to let your intention rise. Open up to your intention. Open up to this moment. Use your inhales to really solidify that connection. Use your exhales to let go of anything in the way. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic, doesn't matter. You don't need it right now. Just your breath and your body and your practice. And your biggest inhale yet, have your intention in your mind's eye. Really flesh it out. Hold your breath at the top. Sip in as much air as you can. Brighten that vision. And then as you exhale, release it down into your heart. Plant it there. And know that it's true. Nice work, everyone. If you're in pontoon pose, go ahead and gently bend your knees. Gently bend your knees and sort of wiggle your feet up into a supported bridge. If you're in supported bridge, beautiful. Stay just as you are. Sort of rock your tailbone now a little bit up and down, bringing a little bit of movement into the low back. Just releasing any tension that built up during that hold. If you need to reset your block, go ahead and do it. And then set yourself up for supported bridge. Yeah, so heels are in close to the sit bones. If you reach your arms down, you can graze your heels with your fingers. Inhale your arms back up over your head. Good, and then as you exhale, bring the palms of your hands to the floor if possible, or close as you can. Yeah, so the elbows will go about 90 degrees. We want to keep them hugging in. So they're about shoulder width distance, okay? And then the palms of the hands will be right above the shoulders. Maybe you can even graze the tops of your shoulders with your fingertips. Breathe right here. And on a big inhale, float your hips, just your hips. Exhale, hover them back down to the block. Good, so you're pressing gently into your palms, but your shoulder blades are still grounded. Inhale, hover the hips. Exhale, bring them back down. Good, a couple more. Inhale, hover the hips. Exhale, bring them down. Make sure your elbows are still hugging in. Inhale, hover the hips. Hold here as you exhale. This sort of modified bridge pose. Breathe right here. Squeeze your knees close to each other as though you had a block between your thighs. Send your kneecaps forward. And then stretch your whole front side body. Deep breath in right here. Deep breath out right here. Press a little more firmly into your palms. Don't float your shoulders, just press. Use isometrics in your arm as you breathe. And hold. You might start shaking, that's okay. Lift the hips a little higher if you can. We'll hold for 3 more breaths. You got this, keep going. Last inhale, float the hips as high as you can. As you exhale, let the hips meet your block. Nice work, you guys. Release your hands. Good. Let them go down to your sides. Hover your hips just a little. Remove the block underneath your hips. And then find a nice flat back on the floor. Heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat and take a couple windshield wipers with your knees. Inhaling your knees through center and exhaling them to one side or the other. Moving with breath. Taking up the full length of your inhale to get your knees to center. And the full length of your exhale to get your knees to one side. Arms can be wherever they want at this point. Next time your knees are in center, exhale them over to the left. And then let them just stay there, right? So find a nice deep expression of this windshield wiper. If you have the range, maybe you can wiggle your right heel a little closer to your glute. Reach your right hand down for your foot or your ankle. And then gently tug the knee back so that it's in line with your hip. Yeah. Pull the heel close to the glute and breathe right here. Nice stretch to the right side hip flexor and the right side quad. 2 more breaths. Beautiful, guys. If you have your ankle or foot, gently release it. Wiggle it back into a regular windshield wiper position. Everyone inhale, knees through center. Exhale, drop the legs, knees over to the right this time, and then hold. Breathe here. Shoulders stay grounded. Your left hip can be popping up a little bit. That's okay. And if you have the range, try it on this side. It might happen. It might not. Wherever you are, breathe. Notice. Experience. Two more breaths. If you've got your ankle or foot, gently release. We'll meet back in that windshield wiper knees and inhale the knees through center. As you exhale, pull your knees to your heart, find Hanumanasana, give yourself a squeeze, and then rock your tailbone up and down once more, just like we did before, but just not on the block this time. So your knees will come closer and go further as you inhale to rock the tailbone up and exhale to set it down on the mat. Nice. One more inhale. One more exhale. If you like rolling up and down your spine, feel free to do that. We're coming into a tabletop, so get there however it feels best. And set yourself up for greatness, yeah? Stack your body, shoulders over hips, hips over, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Press the earth away. Now activate your shoulder blades between your shoulder blades and puff up underneath your arms, your shoulder girdle. Press into all 10 knuckle pads and send weight radiating out through all 10 fingers. Press into the tops of your feet and your shins and breathe. Low belly pulls up and in. We ignite diaphragmatic breathing. Yeah. Inhale through the ribs. Exhale, release it all. Good. Cat-cows, inhale, tilt the tailbone up, drop the belly, heart and gaze forward. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine like a Halloween cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Really study the intricacies of this flow, of the transition between the back bend and the back arch. 2 more on your own. When you complete your final cat, we'll meet in neutral tabletop. And inhale to walk the palms forward. Leave your hips over your knees and lean the heart down. Find a puppy pose. And hold here for 3 breaths. Still breathing through the diaphragm. Maybe having a Ujjayi breath going. Next inhale, look forward, float up a little bit, and then send your whole body long to the floor, Sphinx pose. Elbows are under the shoulders at shoulder width distance. Plant down through your palms and your forearms. Widen your heels and press into your pelvis. Lots of cues for this simple shape, right? It's usually the simple ones that are the most difficult. Inhale, press your heart through the gate of the arms. Slight tuck of the chin to elongate the back of your neck. And then as you exhale, press more firmly into your pelvis, right? So root the pubic bone into the earth. See if you can pull your hip points a little bit up. Yeah? And breathe. Still opening through the collarbones, sending the heart through. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more big breath in. Exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Beautiful job. Slide the palms under the shoulders. On an inhale, lift up to a half plank Ardha Kumbhakasana. Curl the toes under. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take about 3 breaths to walk your dog, to wag your tail, to find your shape. Good. On your next inhale, look forward, come onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, baby steps up to the top of your mat. Find Uttanasana, forward fold. Good. Halfway lift on your inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Root down, big toe mound, baby toe mound, center of both heels. Inhale, lift all the way up high, Urdhva Hastasana. Anjali Mudra, exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, make some noise. Ha! Let it go. Good. 2 more cleansing, releasing breaths. Big inhale. Ha! Make your entire home wonder what you're doing. Last one in. Open it up. Whoo! Beautiful, guys. Find Tadasana at the top of your mat. And we'll begin again. Starting with some sun salutation variations. Keep your ears open. We're going to do some fun, interesting things today. So let's get started. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Listen up. Low lunge, inhale, step back with your right foot, and then soften the right knee down. Exhale. Reach your hands high, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant your palms. Right away, we're going into half split. So inhale, shift the hips back, and stop when your hip is hovering over your right knee. Then you would wiggle your heel forward, your left heel. Maybe you curl your toes up towards your shin. Maybe they stay down towards the floor. Yogi's choice. We're going to stretch here for 3 breaths. Find a long spine on your inhale. Ignite your shoulders. Exhale. Keep that long spine as you melt a little further down. And then breathe. Last breath in. Let it go. Inhale, look forward, crawl your way to your low lunge. Nice deep expression. Exhale, ground your fingertips, curl your back toes under. On a big breath in, find runner's lunge, float the back knee. Listen up, hop to the top of your mat, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold it down, exhale. Left foot, inhale, big step back. Soften that knee, exhale. Anjaneyasana, inhale. You can always have your blocks under your palms as you exhale to bring your hands back down. Inhale, shift the hips back. Find your half split as you exhale. Good, and then lengthen your spine. Your hands can be on blocks, yeah? Exhale, fold to your depth. Lead with your heart and breathe. Nice work, guys. Next inhale, make your way forward. Find that nice deep low lunge. Curl your back toes under as you exhale. Float the back knee, runner's lunge. Inhale, listen for change. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank pose. Drop the knees. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, elbows squeeze into the rib cage as we lower down. Belly and chest meet at the same time. Good. Baby cobra, inhale. Down to the earth, exhale. Half plank, inhale up. Adho Mukha, exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Round your spine and shift forward to full plank. Inhale. Drop the knees, exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Down to the earth, exhale. Half plank, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale. Right way around the spine, inhale forward. Knees or toes, exhale to the earth. Inhale, full cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, make your way to dog, any way that's comfortable. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Roll forward, inhale to plank. Knees or toes, exhale down. Inhale, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale, look forward, tippy toes. Baby steps to the top, exhale. Ardha on your inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Urdhva Hastasana, reach. Hands to your heart. Close your eyes if they're not already. Deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Release anything that's holding you back. Good. Samastiti, find Tadasana. And we'll go again. Inhale, Urdhva. Uttanasana. Ardha. Uttanasana. Left foot this time. Inhale, step it back. Soften that knee. Exhale. Anjaneyasana, reach. Palms plant. Exhale. Shift back, half split. Inhale. Find your depth. Exhale, fold. Good. Right away, inhale, rock forward to your low lunge. Keep your palms down. Exhale, curl the back toes under. Inhale, runner's lunge. Step to plank. Exhale. Knees or toes, vinyasa or head straight to dog. Inhale to shift and exhale to lower. Beautiful. Reach your left leg high on your inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip on your exhale. Square shoulders to the mat. Inhale that knee a little higher. Exhale, really squeeze your heel down to your glute like we did at the very beginning of class. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, three-legged dog. Square the hips back off. Exhale, step the left leg through. Right knee softens. Anjaneyasana, inhale, reach. Transition to your half split on the exhale, yes? Your palms can come down or they can come to airplane arms. Good. Inhale, back forward, low lunge. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Couple more flows. Inhale, Anjane. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Keep that long spine. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Beautiful. Inhale, forward, reach up high. Inhale, palms plant. Exhale, back toes curl under. Runner's lunge, inhale. Hop to the top of your mat. Exhale. Half lift, inhale. Then fold, exhale. Right foot, inhale, step back. Soften that knee, exhale. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Palms plant, exhale. Shift back, half split, inhale. Exhale, long spine, lower down. Beautiful. Inhale, forward, low lunge. Back toes curl under, exhale. Runner's lunge, inhale. Step to plank, exhale, go or flow. We all meet in dog. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Squeeze your heel to your glute. Inhale, the knee a little higher. Exhale, deepen. Beautiful, three-legged inhale. Step it through, exhale. Left knee softens. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Here's our flow. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Can you keep your long spine? Inhale, this is a balance challenge too. So work. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, low lunge. Palms plant. Exhale. Curl the back toes under. Runner's lunge. Inhale. Top of mat. Exhale. Halfway lift. And fold. Root to rise. Hands to your heart. Deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Let's do that a couple more times. Big breath in. Release it. One more. Alrighty, Samastiti will build onto this sequence and ramp things up a bit. Find Tadasana, and here we go. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Ardha. Uttanasana, back to the right foot. Inhale, step back. Soften the knee, exhale. Anjaneyasana. Ardha Hanuman. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, listen up, send your right arm forward and your left arm back, open up into a twist. Good, curl your back toes under. On a big breath in, float your back knee. Now we're in crescent lunge, Parivrtta Anjaneyasana, revolved crescent. Do your best to pull your right hip forward and send your left hip back. Squeeze your inner thighs together and breathe. Send your fingertips away from one another. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, forward, float both arms high. We're in crescent. Exhale, hands to your hips. Hop your back foot in. Pyramid pose. Hips square. Back heel meets the earth. Both sets of toes are pointing pretty much straight forward. Yeah, so no warrior 2 feet. It's a big one. Squeeze inner thighs together. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge from your hips. With a flat back, fold forward. When you're halfway down, re-lengthen. And Fold to your depth. Exhale. Say hello to your left hamstring as you breathe for 3 more breaths. Beautiful. Next inhale, bend into your left knee. See if you can connect your torso to your left thigh. Yeah? And then exhale, hop the back foot a little farther behind you to a runner's lunge. Good, you guys. Inhale, sink the hips, look forward. Exhale, step to plank, or flow. We meet in Urdhva Dhanurasana. Deep breath in, float the hips high, listen up. Exhale, drop your forearms to the mat, dolphin pose. Ardha Panchamayurasana. You can keep your palms on the floor, or if you'd like, you can bring your hands together. See how high you can keep your hips as you walk. Baby step your toes a little closer to your elbows. And then breathe. Knees can be bent. Heels can be on or off the mat. Breathe here for 5. For 4. Channel what we did with our arms at the very beginning of class. Squeeze your elbows in. 2 more breaths. Last big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Good. If your hands are together, bring your palms back to the floor. Wiggle your feet behind you again. And on a big breath in, either one or both forearms lift back up. Hanumanasana. Find your shape as you exhale. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Square the hips back off. Exhale, step it through. Stay on the ball of your back foot this time. Big breath in, rise to crescent. Open up warrior 2. Exhale. Set yourself up. Make sure you've got heel to arch alignment with your feet. Make sure your front knee is no further than 90-degree bend and that it's yearning off to the pinky edge side of your foot, yeah? Hips are nice and set. This back one is in neutral. This front one is open. And then reach your arms out wide. Shoulders hover over the hips. Gaze over the front middle finger. Beautiful. From here we flow. On an inhale, reach the arms high and straighten the front leg. On an exhale, swim the palms behind you and pivot the front foot so that your toes point to the edge of your mat, the long edge. Heels in, toes out. Inhale, lift and clasp your hands behind your back. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Fold it down. The fist package will rise up and over your head. And we yearn the crown of the head towards the earth. Now, if you don't like your heels in and your toes out, you can bring your toes to point forward. You can press into the knife edge of both feet. And breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release the bind in your hands. Bring your hands to the floor. And on an inhale, come up to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Good. Now see if you can get your forearms down to the earth, either on blocks or on your mat. And then see how high you can get your hips. We want the shoulders to come over the elbows again. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. In our fold, shoulders over the elbows. Bum is high. On a big breath in, shift forward, come onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, step your left foot back and then your right foot back, forearm plank. Good. Inhale, sink the hips to a hover, don't let them touch down, and open your heart. Exhale, Hover the hips back to forearm plank. Good. 4 more of these. Inhale. Lower down and open up. Exhale. Forearm plank. Good. 3 more. Inhale. You got this. These are killer. Exhale. Good. Here's our last one. Inhale. Listen for change. Exhale. Sphinx pose. Woo. Good. Widen the heels. Press into the pelvis. Inhale. Heart through the gate of the arms. Exhale. Right here. Stretch. Good. 1 more inhale. Exhale down to the earth. Good. Shoulders are over. Palms come under the shoulders now, rather. And we inhale either to a full plank or a half plank. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Roll to full plank. Inhale. Reverse chaturanga. So find your heart opener as you breathe in. And then chaturanga as you exhale. Knees or toes. Inhale, push up. Full plank or half plank. Exhale, down dog. Whew. Inhale, round forward. Reverse chaturanga. Heart opener. Exhale. Open up your chest. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Knees or toes. Push up. Down dog. Exhale. 1 more. You've got this. You can do it. Inhale. Forward. Heart opens. Exhale. Wider as you inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Knees or toes. Lift up. Adho Mukha. Deep breath in. Forearms down. Dolphin pose. Exhale. Draw the toes forward. And find your stretch for 3. For 2. For 1. As you exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Find wide-legged child's pose. Relax. If your breath's gotten away from you a little bit, use this time to find it again. Use this time to notice what's been happening for you. Throughout all of the layers, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic. Acknowledge them with an inhale. And release them on your exhale. Come back home to this moment. All right, guys. On your inhale, lift your gaze, look forward. As you exhale, shift. Adho Mukha Svanasana, hips high. Inhale, look forward, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop top of mat. Half lift, inhale. Fold it down, exhale. Root to rise, inhale. Anjaneyasana, exhale. Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Resolve to begin again now. Samasthiti, find Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Ardha, inhale. Uttanasana, exhale. Left foot, inhale, step back. Soften, exhale. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Transition, Ardha Hanuman, exhale. Back forward, inhale. Here's our twist. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Open up. Curl the back toes under. Big breath in, float the back knee, part of Rita Anjaneyasana. Revolved crescent lunge. Breathe here for 3. For 2. You got this. Last inhale. Beautiful. Both arms go high. We look forward. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to your hips. Straighten your front leg. And hop your back foot in for Parsvottanasana. Square the hips off. I like to bring my fingertips to my hip creases so that I can really feel the hinge from the hips. So you can do that if you'd like. Press into your front big toe to keep your knee from hyperextending. Make sure your toes are set up. No warrior 2 feet, yeah? And then take a deep breath in to find length through your spine. And then exhale to hinge. Keeping a flat back when you're halfway down, re-lengthen. Fold to your depth as you exhale. Breathe here. About 3 to 5 breaths. Send the right hip back and pull the left hip forward. Engage your inner thighs. Alrighty, everyone. Next, inhale. Bend into your right knee. See if you can suction your belly to your thigh. On your exhale, hop your back foot out nice and long. Runner's lunge. Sink the hips, look forward. Inhale. Go or flow. Exhale. We all meet in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Good. Alrighty, next inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Bend the knee, open your hip. Good, lengthen out back long, inhale. Step it through, exhale. Staying on the ball of your back foot, inhale, rise to crescent lunge. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2, open up, warrior 2. Find your footing, find your shape, and breathe. Beautiful. Here's our flow. Inhale, reach the arms high, straighten the front leg. Exhale, heels in, toes out. Or toes pointing straight to the right side of your mat. Big breath in to lengthen. Big breath out to fold. Beautiful. And just hang here. Let the crown of your head yearn to the floor. Find your stretch. Nice, everyone. Then forearms on blocks or the floor. Inhale, place them down. Elbows are right under your shoulders as you exhale to deepen. Try to get your biceps to frame your ears this time. Hold it here and breathe. Now activate underneath your armpits. There's a little muscle there called the serratus anterior. It connects to the tips of your shoulder blades and wraps around like wings, connecting to your lower ribs. This is a super important stabilizing muscle, so see if you can ignite that muscle sort of by squeezing your arms in towards each other. They're not moving, but you're trying to squeeze them towards each other. Now see if you can lift up a little bit on an inhale while keeping that activation. And see if you can fold a little deeper as you exhale while keeping that activation. Trying to get your head farther behind your arms now. Maybe your forward fold feet need to widen. Maybe they need to come in together a little more. Your choice. One more breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Crawl your way to the top of your mat. So just pivot on your feet. You're going to find a runner's lunge. We'll inhale, sink the hips, look forward. And we'll exhale to go or flow.
right away. 3 reverse chaturanga. Skip them or go with me. Come with me to do them. Inhale, round forward plank pose. Exhale, set up your heart opener. Broaden your collarbones. Inhale. Plank or chaturanga. Exhale. Knees or toes, press up. Inhale. Adho Mukha. Exhale. Round forward. Inhale. Set up heart opener. Exhale. Broaden your heart. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Push up. And back. Last one. On your own. You got this. We meet in Adho Mukha. Inhale the hips high. Exhale the forearms to the earth. Walk your toes in towards your elbows on an inhale. Listen up. If you want to deepen this time, bring your palms together. See if you can bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. And then just like we did in our fold, try to yearn your head further, either between your arms or back behind it towards your toes. Keep that activation in your shoulder girdle and breathe for 3, for 2. Last big breath in. Palms travel back to the earth. Lower your knees. Embryo pose. Knees together, arms behind you. Find your breath. Whew. I'm a little winded. Connect back to the earth. Back to this moment. And breathe. All right, guys, let's finish this off strong. We're going to enter nice and slowly into our stretching portion. So on your next inhale, bring your palms up under your shoulders. And start to lift up as you exhale. Find a tabletop. Inhale. Ground into your shape. Exhale. Toes curl under. Big breath in. Activate your shoulders. Exhale. Float your hips high and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg high. Inhale. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Exhale. Good. Lengthen back out long. Inhale. Listen for change. Exhale. Shift forward to a hinging plank. And pull your right knee to your right tricep. Good. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Shift forward. Inhale, back and high. Exhale, knee to tricep. Hold it here as you breathe in. Make a connection. You got this. As you exhale, step your right foot outside of your right palm. Good. Back knee softens, lizard lunge. Inhale, press the hips a little more open and yearn the heart through the gate of the arms. So we've got a lunge and sort of a sphinx happening right now. And on exhale, you can stay up high or you can lower to the forearms. Keep your knee hugging in towards your arm right now. Breathe here for 3 more. If you want to, you can roll onto the knife edge of your right foot. Let your right knee open out. Maybe you even bring right hand to right knee and gently yearn it open. Left forearm might come slightly parallel to the top edge of your mat now, just for stability. All right, everyone back to your straight on lizard. And on a big breath in, if you're on forearms, lift up to your palms. Exhale, curl the back toes under and float the back knee. Inhale, swing the right leg with control all the way back in high 3-legged dog. Downward facing dog, just set the right foot down. Good, inhale, left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Beautiful. Inhale, three-legged. Left knee, left tricep. Exhale, big hinge forward. Good, inhale, back and high. Exhale, knee to tricep. Back and high, inhale. Knee to tricep, exhale and hold. Make a connection. Inhale, step the foot outside of the palm. Exhale, soften the right knee down. Lizard lunge. Inhale, yearn the pelvis and open the heart. Exhale, find your depth. Coming down to forearms on the earth or blocks. Or staying up. Keeping the left knee hugging in as we breathe for 3 breaths. At this point, if you'd like to open out your left knee, roll onto the knife edge of your foot, maybe bring your left palm to the knee. Beautiful job, everyone. Let's all meet back in our lizard. A big breath in, palms down, back toes curl under. On your exhale, swing the left leg back and high, downward dog, 3-legged dog rather. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Deep breath in, float the hips higher. Exhale, touch the knees down, find a kneeling seat. Nice, go ahead and grab your blanket. And then roll your mat back. Just a little bit. We're not doing blanket slides, I promise. Well, not those blanket slides anyway. And then place your blanket. This looks deceivingly familiar. Place your blanket right where your mat used to be. Now come into a tabletop, hands on the blanket. And then just lift up onto your fingertips so you have a little more space. You can have your hands on blocks if you'd like. And step your right foot forward. So you're in this chunky low lunge now. Breathe right here. Take a deep breath in. Try to open your heart forward. And then as you exhale, shift the hips back. Hands on the floor or blocks and start to slide the front heel forward into your half split. Now stay here if this is enough. Level 1, maybe you're here. Maybe this is too much and you just sort of take a seat, place a block underneath your right hip and stretch just like this. Level 2, perhaps you work walking your hands forward. You work on sliding that front heel forward, forward, forward. Now keep your hips square. Right hip pulls back, left hip presses forward. Even as you slide the legs further apart, the front heel forward. Level 3, perhaps you have your full split. I don't have it today, not really. And you practice pulling the hip points up to the floating ribs to take the compression out of your low back, yeah? This shouldn't be a back bend. You practice getting your shoulders over your hips. And you breathe. Maybe you can even reach your arms high. Maybe thumbs come to the nape of your neck and you gaze high. Squeeze the elbows in. Breathe here for 3. All right, if your arms are high, release them down. And then everyone, maybe you practice folding over that front leg. Breathing for 3. Gently lifting back up, using the strength of your arms and the squeeze between your thighs to slide the front heel back in, and then step it all the way back to your tabletop. Sass your hips from side to side. Reset your blanket. Maybe stretch out your wrists a little bit. Cat-cows feel pretty nice right now too. All right, guys, as you're ready, finding your tabletop once more, making a little more space for yourself to step your left foot through. This chunky little lunge. And then, so if you hadn't had it before, you do want the belly to be suctioned to the thigh, just like we did earlier, yeah? As we slide the heel forward, the belly will separate from the thigh, but we want to try to keep that flat back, and connecting the belly to the thigh is a nice way of keeping awareness there, yeah? So as you're ready, start to slide the front heel forward, straightening that leg, Urdhva Hanumanasana. Now you can stay here, you can come all the way down. This is a little bit more gentle. You would prop up under your left hip this time. Just hang out here. Maybe taking a little back bend. Maybe folding forward when we do those things in the fuller expressions of this shape. If you're sliding, make sure your hands are nice and stable and you can keep a flat back and a long spine. Slide the left heel forward. This is my tight side, so I know I need a block for underneath my pelvis on this side. Find your depth. Be real with yourself. And then breathe. Hanumanasana. Finding your variation. See if you can bring the feeling of joy into your body, into your heart. If you're taking your little back bend, start to make your way out and then fold. If you want none of that, come out of the shape and find whatever seat or restorative pose suits you. If you're folding forward, see if you can bring alive the feeling of devotion into this body, into your mind and your heart. If you're in full split, start to make your way out, grounding in your palms, squeezing in your thighs together, sliding the left heel back. Props go out of the way. We find a tabletop once more. Sash the hips, cat-cow. Stretch the wrists. About 3 breaths to counter pose or counter move, however you'd like. Is there an emotion or a state of being that comes to mind when you combine joy and devotion? I don't know the answer. It's different for everyone. But if you can think of one, ignite it in your body, in your heart, in your mind, and really breathe into it, relish and enjoy it. Find a kneeling seat.
Bring your palms face up, hands resting on your thighs. Just take a few breaths in meditation, focusing on that feeling. What is it for you? As you're ready, releasing that little experiment. Fan your fingers, wiggle your toes, flutter your eyes open, and then we'll reset our mat, moving the blanket out of the way, unrolling, and making your way all the way down to your back. Grab a block. Pull your knees in towards your heart. Let your tailbone float up to the sky to really release your low back. And then rock from side to side, massaging. Good. We'll come back into a bridge pose. Supported bridge if you like. We'll take 3 passes. So if you'd like to do wheel pose, if it's in your practice, you're pretty warm. I'd say you're ready. Give it a go. You can start in supported bridge. Everyone, let's inhale to lift the hips. Setu Bandhasana. And exhale. Maybe you bring the block to the medium height. If you have the range and you really want to do the highest height, you can check it out and see what it feels like. But if you're doing a supported bridge for this whole thing, definitely the first, one of the first 2 heights, yeah. And just notice how this feels. Breathe here for 3. Good, you guys. If you'd like to float your hips and remove the block, find a neutral spine as a little transition between passes. Feel free. If you'd like to stay in this shape, feel free. If you want a little bit more, keep your lower body as it is. And then bring your hands to that shape we made at the very start of class. Elbows are high at shoulder width distance, and fingertips are grazing the tops of the shoulders. Press into your arms, activate the serratus anterior and the shoulder girdle. And on a big breath in, lift the hips again. Maybe you lift the shoulders this time. No weight on the head though. Your arms are supporting you and your feet. Press into your heels and breathe. Squeezing knees towards each other. If weight transfers to your head, please float your hips back down to the block. No weight in the head. 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Lower down. Exhale, release your hands, windshield wiper your knees with your hips on the block or off. To lift up into full wheel, I find it easier to come from the ground instead of being on the block. That's just me. If you want to try it both ways, feel free. If you're done with with back bends, come into Supta Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly, knees wide, arms wherever you want them, soles of the feet together. If you're into our final round of back bending, Urdhva Dhanurasana, wheel pose. Set yourself up. You're going to want to tuck your chin to your chest. Big breath in to prepare. Activate your whole body. As you exhale, lift. Press into the palms, press into the heels, and float. Breathe here for 5. Open your heart like you're doing Sphinx pose. So yearn the heart to the gate of the arms, but keep the shoulders active. 3 more breaths. Last inhale, tuck the chin. And then exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, touch down nice and slow. Woo! Nice work, you guys. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Beautiful work. Let's all meet in Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Bring your hands to your hip points and just rest them right there on your little belly. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your low belly, if that feels more true to you. Breathe here and notice the after effects of that shape. It's a big one. It's big and scary. What can be. And sometimes it can shake up a bunch of things that we haven't looked at in a while. That's happening for you. Go back to that feeling, that mixture of joy and devotion. See if you can spark it up one more time. Keeping that feeling alive, close your knees up like a book. Cross your right ankle over your left knee for figure 4. If you really want pigeon, don't get up, just roll over. And find your Kapotasana that way. Sometimes I think figure 4 is even better than pigeon because there's so much we can do with it. So hang out in figure 4, even if you're skeptical, give it a go. And the entire leg package will pull up towards the chest. Keep the tailbone rooted. Might be a little frustrated that your legs aren't closer to your chest. That's okay. Work purely through your hips and breathe. Level 1, perhaps you place a block under your left foot and hang out here in a restorative figure 4 or supine pigeon. Actually, any level could do that if you're really craving it. If you want more, your legs would come in as close as they can while keeping your tailbone rooted. Maybe the left leg goes straight, foot high to the sky. Maybe you hold onto your right foot and your right knee and send the left leg to the floor. Maybe you bring that shin, that calf, even closer. Maybe you can hook it with your arms like this. Or maybe you can cradle the foot in your left elbow crease, the knee in your right elbow crease, and rock your baby. Oh, little leg baby. Take a final breath wherever you are. We'll all meet back in traditional figure 4. The right leg crossed, the right foot crossed over the left knee. Simply let your knees, the whole leg package, drape over to the left. Plant the sole of your right foot on the floor. Open your right arm out to a T. And then yearn your right knee forward towards the top of your mat. Breathe right here in your twist.
last inhale. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Knees come back through center. Unwind. Set up for the other side. Left ankle crosses over left knee. Perhaps this is enough. Maybe you stay here. Maybe the leg package pulls up and in towards your chest, keeping the tailbone rooted. Maybe the right leg goes long up to the sky. Maybe you hook your left calf and the right leg goes long to the floor. Maybe you rock your leg, baby. Maybe not. Let this side be different. And enjoy all the things your body is capable of. Enjoy the differences. Final breath wherever you are. And we exhale, we'll come back through to figure four. Take a deep breath in to set up. And an exhale to send the leg package, drop it down to the right, plant the left foot, yearn the left knee towards the front of your mat. Breathing is moving towards neutral once more. We're starting to allow the afterglow of our practice to shimmer through us. Whatever that means for you, enjoy the feeling. Inhale your knees through center. Exhale to take any final movements you're craving before lying out long and wide in traditional Shavasana. That's what I am inviting you into for today. Legs taking up space, arms wherever they feel good. If you need grounding, place your palms on the floor. If you'd like to receive, keep your palms face up. Let your breath go completely. Just let it do whatever it wants. Send some life and love to your intention with an inhale and an exhale. Maybe call to mind that intersection between joy and devotion. Bask in that as you take rest. Shavasana. Invite and encourage you to stay as you are for as long as you can. Giving yourself the gift of time and rest. If you must move on, Trace the pads of your thumbs across your fingertips. And wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles and your wrists. Begin to move your arms and legs. And reach your arms up over your head. Point your toes. Inhale a long body cat stretch. Exhale, bring your hands around your shins. Hug your knees up nice and close. Rock to side. Make your way to your right side. Your arm becomes a pillow. We snuggle in here for a breath or two as a transition back into our day. The strength of your arms lifts you up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed or gaze soft. We'll seal practice with breath and the universal vibration of Om. Call to mind what you love, what you cherish, what you're devoted to. And take a deep breath in to reach your arms high. Gather it all up. Exhale, bring it home to your heart. Inhale to chant. Dipping chin to chest. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, love. As we bow from our ground and acknowledge each other. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Coming back up whenever you're ready. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Hanuman is one of my favorite shapes and one of my favorite characters from the Hindu pantheon, from yogic philosophy and history. If you want to learn more about Hanuman and why we dedicated, devoted, and expressed our joy today, leave me a comment below and we'll put together something just for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.